extend early in the week. IR's still not an issue.
It's something we're considering now. Yeah, yesterday was his worst day. Something we're going to be discussing here in the next 24 hours.
Breaking news from the NFL, where the San Francisco 49ers are placing Christian McCaffrey on injured reserve. That's the latest from our NFL insider, Jonathan Jones. McCaffrey has been dealing with a calf injury as well as Achilles tendonitis. Now, with this move, he will be on the shelf for at least 4 more weeks.
How's it going, people? My name's Marty. It's time to talk football. We got some huge news coming out of San Francisco. Ever since Christian McCaffrey joined the 49ers, he turned an already impressive offense, poured some rocket fuel on it, and sent it to the moon, giving one of the most prolific play designers and play callers in Kyle Shanahan the player that can quite simply just do it all. Run, catch, even pass. He took an already impressive offense to a whole other level, which when he first joined, I think a lot of people saw the danger in, but there was still a lot of apprehension because of his injury history with the Carolina Panthers, where he missed all but 10 games over the previous 2 years with ankle injuries. His history was so questionable that when the 49ers traded for McCaffrey, giving up a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth round draft pick, a lot of people thought Carolina had actually got the better end of the deal. But to everyone's surprise, a season and a half later, besides a minor oblique injury against the Browns and a calf strain against the Commanders, he had remained healthy. And this was under very heavy usage by the 49ers. Because he's so versatile, he became a huge part of the 49ers offense, both in the run and passing game. After an electrifying 2023 season, led by Christian McCaffrey and their newly found quarterback Brock Purdy, the 49ers had a spectacular offensive season, putting up stats that the NFL hasn't seen since the greatest show on turf. McCaffrey even tied an NFL record, scoring a touchdown in 17 consecutive games, winning the AP Offensive Player of the Year, even finishing third in league MVP voting, which, as you know, is incredibly hard as a running back. And seeming to shred the durability and injury-prone concerns, 2024 was looking to be a huge season for McCaffrey and the 49ers. This is until it was reported during training camp on August 4th that Christian had strained his calf during practice. But concerns were still dampened as it didn't seem too serious, and he in fact returned to on-field practice only a month later. Also, a lot of 49ers headlines were being focused on the Brandon Ayuk and the Trent Williams contract negotiations, along with a crazy robbery attempt on Ricky Pearsall that ended with him getting shot in the chest. So even though Christian didn't play all preseason, it was seen as more of a precaution than a real danger of him missing playing time, since all the reports and McCaffrey the week before said that he planned on playing in the season opener. But then ears really perked up when a calf strain also became a lingering Achilles tendonitis. Anytime a player or a fan hears the word Achilles, the sphincter tightens. So as fans and everyone who drafted McCaffrey with their #1 overall pick, all getting ready to watch Monday Night Football in San Francisco versus the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers' return, and Christian McCaffrey is surprisingly ruled out of the game.
Months ago, and 49ers standout running back Christian McCaffrey is out tonight. They thought he was going to be able to play, but today it just didn't feel right.
Friends and family members of McCaffrey owners everywhere had to restrain them from building rooftops and chugging Tide Pods. Now, this didn't come as a complete shock, as he had been on the injury reports for about a month prior, but it was a surprise with signs leaning more towards him playing on Monday night. Luckily for the 49ers, backup Jordan Mason was ready for his opportunity and absolutely shined on Monday night, going for 147 yards and a touchdown on 28 carries. He unfortunately had a little wording snafu, telling a reporter that he was told on Friday that he would play.
When did you find out that you were going to be starting?
When did I find out? Maybe Friday night, something like that.
But I think it was more of like coaches telling him to be ready to go in just in case Christian couldn't, because he was on the injury report for the entirety of training camp.
Well, I'm at. That's why I don't like really talking to media, because you say one thing wrong and then, just skip that question.
The NFL investigated the situation and said that no violations were found. But anyways, the latest announcement from the 49ers is that Christian McCaffrey is officially being placed on injured reserve, which meaning at the absolute earliest he would be eligible to return in Week 6 against the division rival Seattle Seahawks on Thursday Night Football. This is a huge hit for the 49ers offense. If Jordan Mason can keep up what he did against the Jets, the hit won't be as big, but McCaffrey is still a crucial piece of that offense. Like I said, it was already an impressive offense, especially now with Brock Purdy at the helm, but with McCaffrey on top of that, it's just straight up different. I also think now, because of how strong an outing Jordan Mason had on opening night, they feel more comfortable taking their time with Christian, which makes sense because the goal for the 49ers is literally Super Bowl or bust. They're fed up with regular season wins and NFC championships. At least I can say so as a lifelong 49ers fan, alright? Look, we've been privileged and lucky to win all these regular season games and playoffs and whatnot, but I want a dang Super Bowl, man. We haven't won one since I was in Pampers in kindergarten. Wait, that's a little too late to still be wearing Pampers, isn't it? Mom? They want McCaffrey to be healthy come time for the playoffs and hopefully another Super Bowl run. But we do have to ask the question, has the injury bug come back to haunt the 49ers? Or is this merely a bump in the road and we'll be hoisting a Lombardi trophy at the end of the season? I hope it's the latter, but hey, it's been a absolutely crazy first week of the NFL season. My name is Marty. Catch you guys next time. And they just lost to the Vikings. Well, GG's. Maybe next year's our year.